Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. Luna is kicked out of Finn's horror show, Homecoming. According to Tuesday, June 3rd spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, John Finnegan will have to kick Luna Nozawa out after a terrifying homecoming. Luna just disregarded Sheila Sharp's, Kimberlyn Brown, advice to distance herself from Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and depart Los Angeles at the Cliff home. Luna instead headed straight for Steffy and Finn's house, where she faced Steffy by herself. Despite Steffy's intention to proceed to the workplace, Luna blocked her way and refused to let her go. Luna will attack Steffy and accuse her of destroying her opportunity at a relationship with Finn because she clearly has some things to say. Finn will be appalled by the escalating altercation when he returns home from the hospital, which is obviously imminent. Finn will take Steffy's side and insist that Luna vacate the property right away. After his daughter leaves, Finn will defend Steffy and provide reassurance in spite of Luna's objections. Since nothing is more important to Finn than protecting her and the children, Steffy will understandably be shaken by the entire experience. Nevertheless, Finn could worry that Luna is still alive and wonder what more pranks she might pull. When Finn defends his wife over her in Tuesday's B&B episode, Luna will be even more upset with Steffy. It will strengthen Luna's belief that, at least for her, the world would be a better place without Steffy. Luna will therefore buy a gun in the upcoming episodes to continue her Steffy elimination scheme. As this plot develops to some genuinely startling scenes, Luna will demonstrate that she is more dangerous than ever. Stay in for updates on all the terrible news that will be revealed soon, as B&B fans may anticipate that additional characters will be drawn into the chaos involving Steffy and Luna. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna's vindictive scheme will cause her to lose her mind and cause a great deal of turmoil. Luna is prepared to get rid of Steffy. Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful hint that Luna is losing it more than ever because she only wants her father. Steffy had better keep an eye on her back. Luna Nozawa is more enraged than ever following another run-in with Steffy Forrester Finnegan. She is certain that the sole reason she doesn't have a relationship with her father is because of Steffy. Luna is resolved to take action against Steffy because her obsession with her father motivates her every action. Luna may say she's a new lady, but because she's insane, she may think that's the case. Kimberlyn Brown's character Sheila Carter is also frightened. For Luna, killing Steffy is entirely justified since she sees murder as a means to an end. Now that Luna is obsessed with Steffy, Electra Forrester is safe. See also, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Liam's valuable deed for Steffy, suffering Luna's shot? Steffy establishes the law. Steffy is in charge and dominates her own household. She doesn't even want her husband to consider speaking to his insane daughter. She will just show John Finnegan the door if he doesn't listen. Or at least it appears that way. Does Finn really mean it when he tells Steffy that he doesn't want anything to do with Luna? He is aware that she is trouble, but she is still his daughter, and he genuinely thinks that she would not have developed the way she did if he had supported her. When Finn knows he shouldn't, he begins to think about Luna. Will this be another instance of him being attracted to Sheila in spite of Steffy's orders? Finn's marriage is in serious danger, so he had better avoid this girl. When it comes to her husband's insane female relatives, Steffy is not fooling around. Then she flew to Europe. Either Luna will shoot Steffy and put her in a coma, or she will drive her out of town for 3 to 4 months, since Jacqueline McInnes Wood is about to take another maternity leave. Hope and Steffy are united in their grief over Liam Spencer's heartbreaking decision. B&B spoilers. In order to protect his daughters Kelly and Beth from witnessing his agony, Liam Spencer must decide whether to forego chemotherapy or endure excruciating treatment. Is he going to prioritize quality above quantity? Los Angeles is rocked by Liam Spencer's heartbreaking choice. The choice that might endanger 2 families. Liam Spencer is faced with the most difficult decision of his life, just when we thought The Bold and the Beautiful couldn't be any more heartbreaking. Ignore the radiation and chemotherapy that won't help him anyhow? Or subject his daughters to months of observing their father's decline in medical facilities? This plot isn't your typical medical drama. This is just emotional torture. The worst dream of a father comes true. Everyone is in disarray following Liam's diagnosis of a deadly brain tumor, but the choice of therapy is what is breaking people's hearts. Dr. Grace Buckingham spelled forth the hard reality after emergency surgery revealed the dreadful truth: radiation and chemotherapy might buy him time, but at what cost? We're talking about interminable hospital stays, crippling side effects, and a standard of living that would make his last few months intolerable. Every instant of this decision is plagued by the memory of his mother's grueling fight with cancer. Liam saw her go through procedures that just made her death take longer rather than saving her life. Is he now expected to subject Beth and Kelly to the same ordeal? The greatest test of that commitment is coming for the dad who has always prioritized his daughters. One desperate request from two ex-wives. Because, after all, this is bold and beautiful, this is where things get complex. For once, Steffy and Hope are together, and they are both pleading with Liam to fight. Desperate for more time, more memories, more of everything, Steffy has been fighting hard for therapy. Even if those last few months are occupied by hospital beds and medical equipment, she wants Kelly to spend as much time as possible with her father. Hope is in a similar situation, but this whole scenario is made more worse by the fact that she is engaged to Carter. When your child's father is preparing to say goodbye, how do you plan for the future? The psychological torment must be intolerable. The worst part is that Liam isn't considering himself. Two little girls who have already experienced enough turmoil in their lives are on his mind. Does he really want them to witness their father deteriorate as their final memory of him? The fallout in the Spencer family. Let's take a moment to discuss Bill Spencer. Does Dollar Bill currently feel the weight of his guilt? Out of the charts. Due to his recent alienation from his kid, valuable time has already been lost, and it may be too late to make amends. Bill will do whatever in his power to be present for Liam's last moments if he decides to forego therapy in favor of spending more time with his family. Already, the repercussions are being felt. Steffy's emotional commitment to her ex-husband's crisis is putting a strain on Finn and Steffy's marriage. Can Steffy and Liam's relationship last if she devotes all of her emotional energy to him? Although Finn has shown patience, everyone has their limitations. What takes place when therapy doesn't work? The harsh truth that no one wants to confront is that Dr. Buckingham's proposed treatment isn't a panacea. It isn't even a cure-all. It's just time. A period of pain, hospital stays, and seeing his children's faces fall apart whenever they witness him becoming weaker. To be honest, Liam prefers quality to quantity. Who was to blame? According to the spoilers, he is prepared to reject the treatment plan and instead decide to make the most of his limited time. No medical facilities. Avoid intravenous. Don't watch your father suffer. Just laughter, love, and making memories that Beth and Kelly will always cherish. The greatest error or the greatest sacrifice? The fact that there is no correct response is what is killing viewers. Fight and suffer, possibly causing your kids to become traumatized? Or face the consequences and possibly deny them valuable additional months with their father? Liam is torn between saving their lives and causing them heartache. We will all be reaching for the Kleenex box during his tearful farewells if he avoids treatment. If he decides to fight, we'll see him get worse every week, with Scott Clifton undoubtedly giving Emmy-caliber portrayals of a man who is watching his body fail him. A heroic death or a miraculous healing are the subjects of intense curiosity. Some spoilers suggest that Liam might give his life to protect Steffy. As of right now, however, we only know that Liam Spencer, the man who was never able to decide between two women, must make a decision that truly counts. Furthermore, this choice is actually life or death, unlike his amorous vacillations. Will Liam put the comfort of his girls before his own survival? Is it possible for Steffy and Hope to persuade him that any time is preferable to no time? And after squandering so much time on resentments and miscommunications, how will Bill respond to the possibility of losing his son? How does Scott Clifton remain active after the death of Liam's ghost? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Scott Clifton may be able to continue living after the death of his character because of Liam Spencer's spirit. Although Liam's future appears grim, this tactic might help lessen the impact of losing him. There is growing evidence that Liam's plot is a really lethal escape. For admirers of Scott Clifton, that is obviously heartbreaking news. Many BNB watchers are sad to see Clifton go, and his other cast members undoubtedly feel the same way. It's difficult to imagine a BNB without Liam because Clifton is a well-known actor who has established himself as a mainstay on the CBS soap opera. Thankfully, Liam doesn't have to be entirely removed from the show. Liam doesn't have to be gone forever, even if he dies from his incurable brain tumor or maybe a startling Steffy Forrester rescue. On daytime dramas, there are undoubtedly methods to keep characters alive, including deceased ones. Clifton may well continue to appear as Liam's ghost for many years to come. Steffy, Hope Logan, Kelly Spencer, Sophia Parras, and Beth Spencer are the people Liam has already vowed to be with forever. Liam may not be physically there, but his loved ones will always have a place in their hearts for him. This might result in episodes when Liam appears in spirit form to help Steffy and Hope through difficult times. As the girls get older, Liam might also show up for Beth and Kelly. Before you know it, Kelly and Beth will be negotiating their challenging adolescence. This is particularly true for plays that air during the day because SORA's, or soap opera rapid aging syndrome, is so prevalent. Liam may eventually need to pay Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, and Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, spectral visits. Now as he is getting ready to meet a terrible fate, Liam appears to have become wiser. If Liam's spirit appears to give counsel, perhaps he will reserve part of that knowledge for other visits. If Liam were to return, how would you feel about him showing up as a ghost? It would at least allow you to continue viewing Liam if he does indeed die as predicted. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam will keep updating his viewpoint as the conclusion approaches, so pay attention. Liam consents to treatment for just one ailment. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Scott Clifton's character Liam Spencer's time is running out and his tumor is getting more lethal. Liam admitted to Dr. John Finnegan on the CBS soap opera only last week that he was feeling weaker and that he was running out of time. On one condition, Liam could finally receive chemotherapy, but it's a weird one. Below are spoilers for what's going on BNB this week. After seeing his own mother fight cancer and endure years of chemotherapy and other treatments, Liam Spencer was deeply affected by the tumor diagnosis. Liam has postponed receiving treatment and fighting the fatal illness since learning his alternatives and chances of survival. His loved ones are aware that time is running away. BNB spoilers, Liam news devastates Steffy. Viewers of Bold and the Beautiful are aware that not too long ago, Liam was pleading with Steffy Forrester to leave her husband, Dr. John Finnegan, and declaring his love for her. This week on the CBS soap opera, Finn and Liam shared an emotional moment, demonstrating that he has set aside his pride and is attempting to support the other man in his wife's life. Finn will soon update Steffy on Liam's condition. When Steffy finds out that time is running out and he was unable to persuade him to seek treatment, he will be crushed. According to BNB spoilers, if Steffy agrees to give their love another shot, Liam Spencer may take advantage of this occasion to approach his ex-wife and consent to chemotherapy in order to avoid dying. BNB spoilers, will Steffy get an ultimatum from Leah? Although it seems ridiculous, Steffy will most likely seize the chance in a few more episodes when Liam gives her an ultimatum. It will only be a matter of time before Luna Nozawa threatens or attempts to attack Finn's wife because fans are aware that she is planning an attack. A journey out of town to obtain Liam top-notch medical care will seem like a smart idea when Steffy finds out that she and her children are in danger. However, from his deathbed, Liam continues to act like a cunning narcissist. Do you believe Steffy will get back together with Liam and give him a purpose to live? If his ex-wife doesn't leave Finn, will Liam emotionally blackmail her by essentially attempting to kill her? Brooke may be broken and Steffy may die. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, is utterly destroyed, and Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, might truly pass away. However, I believe Steffy might believe she is about to die again, even though I don't think she will truly die. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful, Sheila's fears and Luna's perilous obsession. Sheila Carter tells Luna Nozawa, "You've got to leave LA," once more on Monday, June 2nd. She also tries to explain to her insane granddaughter that she will never succeed in getting Finn, Steffy, or Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, to allow her into their life. People just cannot be forced, especially when they have made up their minds not to. She won't stop, though, you know. Sheila also worries that Luna is on a fast track to going back to jail, which she feels will not go well. As the week begins, Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, who is in shock, might enter the apartment and discover Sheila plotting with Luna. Sheila's wild granddaughter came over to Steffy and Finn's house on Monday, while Deacon discovers that Sheila has been lying to him about seeing Luna. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, Luna is out of control. A showdown is underway, and it will only get more intense. It's going to become ugly when Steffy finds Luna again and allows herself entry into their home. On June 3rd, Tuesday, Luna is unruly. She is accusing Steffy of being the reason Finn pushed her away. Luna has a lot of fatherly grievances to direct at Steffy, but she might also implore Finn not to listen to her. Give me access to your life. All of this will not sit well with Steffy. I'm your baby girl, blah, blah. This week, Finn is also alerted to the fact that Luna is pursuing Steffy by Ridge Forrester, Torsten K. He has strong feelings. When he visits the residence, he tells him this. Though I'm not totally sure of the exact day, I believe this will occur when he has a talk at work. Finn is also having trouble keeping his pledge to avoid seeing Luna on Tuesday. Naturally, Finn is following Steffy's advice. Luna is no longer a part of his life. Sheila is no longer in his life. However, every father still has that biological pull. Even if their child is a homicidal maniac named Luna, parents still want to know about them. Brave and lovely, Luna purchases a gun, endangering Steffy's life. Ridge interrupts Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, kissing Will at Forrester Creations on Wednesday, June 4th. After Ridge breaks up the make-out session, he will learn that Luna is attempting to hook up with Will by stalking and texting him. Ridge will undoubtedly become more worried on Bold and the Beautiful. And it's possible that Ridge will return to speak with Steffy and Finn as a result of this exchange. However, since that Ridge chat is undated and a part of the commercial, we are unable to determine when it took place. Luna starts implementing her cunning plot to harm Steffy. Therefore, Luna believes that Steffy stands in the way of her and Finn developing a father-daughter bond. She clearly wants Steffy dead. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, Luna's next step. I suppose Luna finds a rando dude on Craigslist, but I'm not sure. He also comes over to sell her a firearm. When the man asks Luna why she wants it, she makes it obvious that she is murderous by pointing the gun at a picture of Steffy. Unless she shows up at the gun dealer's residence, Luna appears to have a small apartment of her own. Since Papi Nozawa, Romy Park, didn't want her back after Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, threw her out, I believe we've all been wondering where she's been living and taking showers. Perhaps Sheila is covering the cost of an apartment. Then, on Thursday, June 5th, Steffy's life is in jeopardy as Luna's revenge plan continues to intensify. Sheila warned Luna, don't do this. However, following the confrontation at the beach home, where Finn once more sided with Steffy, which is quite logical, Luna was at her wit's end, and she didn't have much of a rope to begin with because she is completely insane. And Deacon is shaken when Sheila tells him something. Sheila might therefore simply open up to her husband about everything and confide him Deacon that she fears Luna will attempt to murder Steffy once more. Deacon will undoubtedly want to warn people, but in my opinion, people are already aware of her concerns. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful, as Luna's plot unravels, Sheila reaches out and Bill intervenes. The first week of Bold and the Beautiful episodes will conclude on Friday, June 6th, with Luna attempting to gain the upper hand while interacting with Bill. Only an unforeseen event occurs. Bill eventually becomes engaged in or steps in to stop Luna's plan to assassinate Steffy, which may be because Luna is also pursuing Will or Electra due to her intense obsession with Bill's son. However, Bill might proactively go hunt for Luna to warn her after Katie Logan, Heather Tom, calls him and says, look, you got Luna out of prison and now she's after our son. Meanwhile, Sheila looks for Papi. It appears that she might confide in her because she fears that Luna would attack Steffy. This week, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, will also return. So, Sheila can also give her a call. They might work as a team. That team would be crazy. Finn's aunt baby mama and his two mothers. It would be something. 2-week spoilers for Bold and Beautiful. Sheila battles to save Steffy, Luna gets a surprise. We will continue to follow Sheila as she attempts to save Steffy and stop Luna before she permanently destroys her own life during the second week, which runs from June 9th to June 13th. She has already been given another chance because of the parole bill, and she is going to waste it. Sheila is therefore committed to locating and stopping Luna in order to prevent her from hurting Steffy, which will ultimately harm Luna as well. Naturally, Sheila also doesn't want to witness Finn's heartbreak. She will stop at nothing to save Steffy and Luna. Steffy, meantime, is running out of time. She might be in danger of dying again. Bold is still laying the groundwork for what appears to be Lisa Yamada's escape, and Luna has a pistol. Unless Bill intervenes, Luna will continue her evil scheme. We'll see. Short term, long term. She must leave for another assignment to shoot. Not to mention that Jackie Wood will soon be taking maternity leave. Thus, there are numerous plot options. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful. Was Liam ignored? Luna later receives a shock. Bill might make an effort to make amends for releasing a serial murderer who is pursuing Steffy and Will. He might be the one to stop Luna, too, I wonder. It's clear that Finn is worried about Steffy and hopes Luna won't do anything more horrible. Finn regrets not being there for Luna, but not enough to put up with her current behavior. Lee takes the initiative, and as you recall, it was her who previously pursued and defeated Luna. Thus, perhaps she will have another opportunity. Many others who are interested in stopping Luna and who are aware that she is currently unhinged are also arriving on the scene. Therefore, I'm also curious as to whether Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, will be kept in the dark about all of this. He already has cancer and a brain tumor, so drama surrounding lunatic Luna is the last thing he needs. Brooke might be pressuring Hope Logan to choose a date for their upcoming wedding, which you know Carter Walton will want. Additionally, Nick Marone will arrive right before Ridge injures Brooke once more. On Friday, June 13th, Jack Wagner will make his television debut. I'm not sure whether he will actually arrive in Los Angeles. I'll just see him on his boat, talk to him on the phone, and that's it. We shall see. I'm hoping Nick will be in Los Angeles on Friday. However, spoilers indicate that Brooke is crushed and at her lowest moment when Jack Wagner returns as Nick. You know what she was saying, though, when she told Ridge last week, "It's time to come home"? Throw away Rebecca Budig's character, Taylor Hayes. Something significant must occur for her to move from feeling fairly certain that she can convince him to return home to being devastated by June 13th. Ridge will undoubtedly dash Brooke's hopes. Just a little brief news, too. In Italy, 4 persons are now filming. Jack Wagner, John McCook, Torsten Kay, and Catherine Kelly Lang. Ridge, Brooke, and Eric Forrester are filming these scenes in June for airing in July. And it's clear that Ridge is glaring at Nick with jealousy.